Good afternoon, everybody. This is Remarkable Queen of Inspiration on Time Ministry and TTS 1000. I'm streaming from StreamYard, which is a platform that I saw on somebody else's platform. So I figured I'll do this afternoon. Normally I come on in the evening time, but I felt like coming on at 3:30. That way I can get the broadcast over with and enjoy the rest of my Saturday. So for the last 4 days, I have been talking about the Vision Series, Level 3. So today I actually have a question for everybody who's tuning in. It's called, what's your next move? Challenge yourself. So what is your next move? Challenge yourself. So when I mean challenge yourself, I want you to think about, hey, why am I subjecting or addressing my vision? What is it that I need to do to challenge myself just a little bit more? And when I talk about things that are making you feel as if now you are not able to move forward with your vision. You are able to stay positive, but when it gets challenging, you start to ask yourself, man, I'm positive through it, but when it comes to the challenging part of it, I'm having difficulties moving forward. Why am I so off tune by this? What is, causing me to have this so-called withdrawal when it comes to a challenge? Are you faced in this vision uncertainty? Are you faced in this vision with backlash? Are you faced in this vision overall asking, do I feel that this will be good? Do I feel that I can make the challenge happen? Can I fulfill this challenge? Can I go through this challenge? Can I really tackle this thing head on? And the question that you ask a lot of time is no, 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 because you allow fear, you allow discouragement, you allow the negative thoughts to process in your mind. And when those thoughts come into your mind, you have an understanding that, man, why did I feel this way? Why did I think this way? Why am I so afraid of challenging myself while I am in this state of visionary? And as you are moving forth in that, you're coming to the realizations that I just don't want to do it anymore. The challenge got so difficult, the challenge got so tough that you stopped dead at your tracks. The first 3 broadcasts, you was all aboard. Now I threw a topic at you that makes you really wonder, is it really worth going through the hassle and the headache and all the stuff that comes on with it? If you are willing to go the extra mile for your vision, you will do everything and anything at a risk to get to where you're trying to get to. Ladies and gentlemen, as you challenge yourself in this vision, you're going to find difficult stages in this process. And when I talk about process, I talk about the next level in your growth process, your strength process, and your elevation process. So with your strength process, you're starting to see how much you can tackle on. In your growth process, you can see how much you can stretch yourself out. And in your stepping ladder, you're going to see how further you can get in that next level. You ask people all the time, what do you think about my vision? You asking people all over. But the question is, what have you been pouring into yourself? What is it that you have been saying to yourself? What is that you have been speaking into yourself as you move forth in this vision? What are some of the questions that you have really been identifying in this vision? What are some of the things that you feel are so beneath you that you can address that firsthand? What are you trying to accomplish during this challenging state in your life? Have you really thought about these things as you move forth and go to this whole obstacle course? And I'm telling you, it's challenging and it's an obstacle course because it's like a roller coaster ride. Once you go through one hoop, you got to go the other, and keep moving. Then when you go through the obstacle course, how many of y'all have seen the obstacle course? Say, I can't even think of the show. Obstacle course. What's the name of that show?
Ninja Warriors.
Ninja Warriors. Thank you. I got my babies out here on the platform with me this afternoon. Ninja Warriors. Now you think about Ninja Warriors, for those who've seen this show on NBC or streaming on a network. Think about Ninja Warriors and how these different people from all over the world go and challenge themselves because they believe that they can get to the other side of that vision. Think about it now. When they went to this platform, they already had the confidence and motivation and determination. Then they got through the first two obstacles. Then they kept moving and it kept getting more challenging and more difficult. This is how you're stretching yourself, knowing that you're going through this obstacle course and you're getting challenged every time you step up to the platform. And when you get challenged, you get to be more fearful. You get to be uncertain. Then you start to say, okay, I don't want to do this anymore. But there's something inside of you said, go for the goal, because you didn't come from a mighty long way to go back where you was. You gonna go ahead and go for the goal. So when you take that risk and you elevate it and you moved and you stretch yourself a little more, you're testing yourself in your vision to see how far you can go. That means you're challenging yourself to see how far you can go in your vision, how far you can push this vision, how far you can move into this vision. So as you move forward with the obstacle course, you get stuck in this one obstacle course and you're looking around at everybody who's watching you now. You got an audience that's watching you now. Now you got to make the decision. Are you going to go ahead and let fear and a discouragement stop you, or are you going to keep going where this obstacle course is taking you? So you take a decision and you make a decision. You think about it for a few minutes. I have came from all of these areas in this vision. Now, what is it that I need to do to keep moving? What is it that I need to do to keep growing? What are some of the things that I need to do to keep going in the next area of my life? Am I going to stop dead in my tracks because I am scared? Am I going to stop dead in my tracks because I don't understand? Am I going to stop dead in my tracks because I don't want to get to that next level in that vision in my life? What are you going to do in the whole process? So as you sit up and think about it, you start to say, man, this is challenging. How in the world did I get to these platforms and challenges? And then when I get to the almost to the very last, I'm getting scared. Because you allow your vision to define who you are. I'm going to say that again. You allow your vision to define who you are. When you look at your vision straight ahead, ladies and gentlemen, you look at it dead in the face. You're thinking about all the wrong that can happen in that very moment. If I don't jump this platform, I fail. I'm going to tell you it again. If you don't jump this platform, you will never know when you don't attempt it. So when you don't attempt it, you will never know what it looks like on the other side of that rainbow or the other side of that platform because you're stuck in one spot. But when you take a risk and take a chance and move past that, then you begin to realize that, hey, I'm no longer scared. I'm no longer afraid because I took a step. I took a leap. I took a jump that I was very timid of. Why? Because you allow fear, you allow discouragement, you allow all these thoughts to come into your head to stop you from getting to the other area where you're trying to get to. Ladies and gentlemen, we all face that fear area. We all face discouragement. We are all guilty of it at some point of our lives. Ask yourself that, hey, I am tired of being tired. I am tired of being afraid. I am tired of being all of these things. I want to be better than what I am set out to be. I want to be the most amazing, most profound person that ever accomplished something. If I allow fear, discouragement, doubt, and weariness to stop my vision, how can I go past this obstacle course if I'm stuck in one spot, scared and afraid? This is where you tune off the negative thoughts and start putting your A game in. So when you put your A game in, you already have a sense of reality that, hey, these next two courses, and I'm going to go with it with a bold attitude, with confidence and perseverance. So as you move forward to that obstacle course, you finally put your best foot forward. And when you put your best foot forward, you begin to realize that, man, I did something so amazing that when I look back at what I have accomplished back then and what I'm about to accomplish now, you take that leap and you jump. And you didn't think about it. And then once you jump, you were scared as all outdoors, but when you jump to that next platform, and when you look back, you got to almost to the last. So when you got to the last, you move to the final one. Then you got a fear again. And there's another fear that you had. And there was a fear like, man, I got past this one, so now I got another fear in front of me. How am I going to get past this other fear? The same way you got past that last platform is the same way you're going to get past this one. and you keep going. And then when you finally get to that final step, this is going on. So hold on to your buckles, everybody. When you finally get to that last platform and that last challenge, you speak life back into yourself. You speak empowerment into yourself. You speak things into yourself at that very moment, and you look yourself in the face. And I'm not talking about in the mirror. I'm talking about just visually speaking it to yourself. And this is how it's going to go down. So I'm going to illustrate that to you, ladies and gentlemen. I am more than a conqueror. I will be amazing. I am going to do it. You speak to yourself and you self-empower yourself. Yes, the audience is out there cheering you on, but at the end of the day, you're the one that's going to have to take that step. You're the one that's going to have to take that leap. You're the one that's going to have to face these things in your life. So when you finally take that leap and you go full throttle, you don't even think about it no more. You just shake it off, speak to yourself, and keep it moving. And God got it. You went on in there and you got the trophy because you did not want to keep staying in the same spot. And by you going to the next level in your vision, you challenge yourself in this obstacle course. Now, you went from the first part where it was so easy in the first few, but then you got to the end of it, you start to challenge yourself and start to question yourself. Are you really capable or able to go in this place of determination? You are wrestling and fighting with yourself the whole entire time. And the moment you have not, allow negativity in your life, you moved in with a warrior attitude and a mentality that was so beyond you that when you look back, you thank God that you was able to get to the other side and use your faith and had your trust and you believed it by all means. And when you got there, what did you do? You screamed and shouted and yelled because victory was already yours. You had some stumbling blocks along the way when you got to the end. But by God, you allow that vision to take course, and now you are moving to the next step in your vision. And people are congratulating you for you taking the next step. But my question is, are you congratulating yourself in that next step? And if you're doing that, I really give you a high five and an applause for that initiative, because you are taking the right movement and the right power within you to share to people all around you that even though I stumbled at the end of my vision, I did not let it defy who I am as a woman, as a man, as an individual. When I opened my eyes and got to the other side of that vision, all I could do was scream and shout and yell, and people are applauding me. How much joy you have when you have made it to the other side. When you believe truly what is planted inside of you to come straight alive and blossom like the beautiful flower that it is, you are able and capable to make it in anything in this life. All right, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Remarkable Queen of Inspiration, On Time Ministry, TTS 1000. Thank you all for tuning in to this live broadcast. This is the Vision Series Level 3, Day 4. Tomorrow, I'm wrapping up the series on YouTube, and I'll be sharing this platform on Facebook. So everyone who tuned into my YouTube channel, have an amazing and blessed Saturday, and I'll see y'all back here tomorrow on this streaming service of StreamYard. I love every one of y'all. Be blessed, be empowered, be safe, wear your masks, wash your hands, put your gloves on, protect yourself, protect your family, protect anything around you, and just be happy. God love every one of y'all.